Hi, this is Rick. Let's put a module in this particular SFC flowchart, and you'll notice that we have our basic.sfc on the screen and the same four parts. We've got the declare variables, input, process, and output. What we're going to do is replace the process with a module, and that's going to be fairly simple, you'll see. First thing I'm going to do is go to the bottom of the entire flowchart right down here. This particular hotspot will take me to the dialog box that allows me to create the subroutine or the module or the method or whatever we're going to call it this week. So I want to have a function with a return type, and that return type is going to be a float. Now the reason it's going to be a float is because we again want that decimal place in there. The function is going to return a value. Once we process it, it's going to return a value, and that value is going to be called feet. That's going to be the variable name. The procedure or function name we're going to call convert to feet, and that's going to be the name of the module or method or whatever we're going to call it this week. And then the parameter name list is going to be what this particular module gets from the main program. And in fact, it's going to get int inches. So it's going to pull inches in, process it, and then output feet back to the program. I'll click OK, and there's my module. So now the process is going to take place in the module. Let's go ahead and put that process in there. So the first thing I need to do is go down here to this particular hotspot, and I'm going to comment this one because, lo and behold, I'm going to / declare variables. Unfortunately, the only one I'm going to have to declare is feet. So I'm going to declare variables, and I'll come down here, and my declare variables is a sequential process, and I can click OK, and I'm going to create the float variable called feet. Now I'm going to process it. So my next comment right here is going to be / process. And I'm going to process the feet with the same algorithm that I had in my original SFC flowchart. I'm just going to take it from there. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to Control X to get rid of it and bring it down here. And I'm going to click on my hotspot here, right mouse, and paste it in there. So now I've got my declare variables, float feet, and my process is take the inches divided by 12 to give me feet. Now you'll notice that this is a self-contained module. We get inches in, and we return feet. Where do we do that? Well, we're going to go right back up here, and it's going to be right here where we took our algorithm out. So I'm going to double click that, and you'll notice that I have the ability to call, something we haven't used before. So there's my call. I'll click OK, and what am I going to call? It says enter procedure name. Now this is extremely important because I want to have the exact same name. So when I do this, I'm going to say feet equals convert to feet, and the parameter value is going to be inches. So I've said come down here, and we're going to make feet equal to convert to feet, and we're going to give it the inches variable. So it's going to run out, come in here, it's got inches and it's already prepared that. We're going to create a float inside this particular module called feet. It's now going to run the algorithm. We're going to return feet to where? Comes right back here to the module, and now we can output that variable, feet, and give it a label. That's how to input a module in SFC. Now you go try.